In April 2021, the regulations regarding prepackaged sales to connected parties in the administration process have changed. So I'm just going to do a short video on what that means and how the process now works. So going back to basics, an administration is an insolvency process that is generally used with businesses that have got more value. It's a slightly more costly and cumbersome process. So usually it's where you've got a business that's got this underlying value. It might have ongoing contracts, a larger workforce, and you're looking for this preserving a seamless transition in order to preserve that value, so that goodwill in a business. The prepackaged element relates to the fact that the terms and the arrangements for the sale are put in place in advance of an administration and the sale going ahead. So over the years they've had a lot of scrutiny, understandably, because if you're in a creditor's position and you're seeing a director buy back the business and assets through an administration and in effect leaving those debts of the old co behind, there's been a lot of focus on how those arrangements are put in place and whether they're fair. So over the years more regulations have been introduced to make sure that they're more transparent and people or creditors are more comfortable with the process. So one element of that is there has to be marketing undertaken prior to an administration and a sale going ahead. That needs to be disclosed to the creditors so they can understand what steps have been made to test the market and make sure that any other interested parties other than just the connected party have been approached and terms have been discussed if that's feasible. Now, historically, there was an option for purchasers to go to an organisation called the pre-pack pool, so it's a voluntary option. If once terms have been agreed to buy back a business and assets, they could go to this organisation, pay a fee, and then an opinion would be provided on whether the terms are fair. That opinion is then disclosed to creditors once the sale proceeds, and then it gives creditors a bit more comfort that an independent party has reviewed it. Over the years, purchasers often haven't gone to the pre-pack pool, so no independent party has reviewed the terms. So as with effect from April, they've introduced new regulations to try and give creditors a bit more comfort, and there's a bit more scrutiny over the terms of the sale. So for this video, I'm just going to focus on the evaluator option. So in effect, what's now happened is instead of it being a voluntary option to go to an independent party, they've now introduced the regulations so that one of the options is that it's now compulsory that the purchaser has to go to this independent party. So there's likely to be lots of different evaluators who will be offering services to scrutinise and review these sales, but one of those is the pre-pack pool. So now the process is the purchaser has to go to this independent party if they want to use an evaluator to review the terms, and then that gets fed back to the administrator to say whether the opinion is that the terms are fair or not. So it should give creditors more comfort about the terms of the sale and that they're fair, and that hopefully will just make the process a bit, supported by creditors a bit more, and they can be a bit more engaged in what's happened and understand that an independent party has now looked at it and made sure the terms are fair. So that's in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it in terms of a pre-packaged sale, but if advice is needed, it's worth doing at an early stage. Understand all your options, and if a pre-packaged sale is something that's feasible, then it's always worth going to an insolvency practitioner to get that advice and understand the repercussions of doing it.